What's the secret to?
Just our preparation. Our guys played really well. Had a little over a week to get ready for them, and so that always helps. Just getting the game plan down and getting their technique down. And we're really proud of our players and coaches. Those guys got to go out and play, stay on their feet, squeeze blocks, and tackle well, and just be disciplined. So. There are no magical calls to it. You gotta again do those things first and foremost, and just super proud of them. It's like doing time these last 2 weeks. It's torture, to be honest with you, because they have answers, to what you're doing, and they make it very hard mentally, physically, for 60 minutes. So our guys were locked in, and just have a tremendous amount of pride, and they recognize the challenge. And really just responded, especially after, our last outing, that wasn't really reflective of who we are, and good to see that at least for a week it was an aberration, and got back on track and really played very well. Proud of them.
You guys seem to embrace the atmosphere with the weather conditions. We saw that with Notre Dame a couple of years ago. We saw it. What's that conversation like before you go out there to those guys?
You always talk about, the elements, the style of play, on the road, at night, noon, just embrace it all. So everybody does. But yeah, it was good. I worried a little bit whether or not it would favor them. Just, that dive that is torture that falls for 4, all day, because you can't wrap them up, and slips through, and that's how they can get in sync and in rhythm. So, really from the onset, I think they hit a couple of early dives for 4 or 5, and when our guys got locked in and really put the clamps on them for a good amount of the game.
What is it about Dorian that makes him so well suited?
He's athletic. He's athletic and got good instincts for it. Got a good understanding and instincts of spacing and the technique that goes along with it. He's hard to knock off his feet, and he's very fast, and he's very strong, good tackler. He's hard to handle on that perimeter.
This kind of game suit a guy like Trey Lamar?
Yeah, I think he had 11 plus tackles. Played outside backer and linebacker both. We worked him at both this week, and he did a great job. And it's very hard for all the things that we do on defense, scheme-wise, and then the variety of things that are drastically different if you're playing D end or linebacker. So I thought he really had an outstanding 2 weeks of prep, and gave us some good depth there at D end for this game. He got to be like an outside linebacker, in the scheme at that position. So really did well. Good athlete, good on his feet, hard to knock off his feet, can really run, and he's strong.
What is it about Trey that made you realize that he could learn 2 positions and handle that?
There's some simplicity with it, but we just tried it, and he had a knack for it first day we tried it, and just never, your numbers aren't real good there, for this game, and so he does it anyway at linebacker in a lot of ways. So, but he seemed mentally to be able to handle that capacity as well as play middle linebacker when you have 2 weeks. That kind of gives you some time to kind of figure things out and see if he's naturally able to do that.
With Dexter going out, how big was it getting a guy like Niles some experience?
Yeah, we thought Niles would play well, and he got in and did. And he's a good athlete, really stays on his feet well. But that was big, really big.
Dorian mentioned that this game was important to remind the players that, hey, this is who we are. How big is it for their confidence going forward?
Well, I think it is. Again, we didn't play very well, coach very well last time we were out. So, great challenge. What we did was very hard to do, and so, we still have a chance, at the division, and that was, really ultimately that was the goal. And we felt strongly that we have to play really well in order to do that on our side of the ball and as a team. And so it's just continues to give us a chance, in our division. And now you got to go back on the road try to have some redemption, because it takes a different mentality and a different mindset, than what we had the last time we were out, going on the road and having a chance to win, against a good quality team like NC State at their place.
You feel like you guys controlled the line of scrimmage pretty well?
Absolutely. Our guys played really well up front. Gave us a chance to win the game for sure. Yep.
Thank you.
Are you